Funky. Cute. Can you speak and film?
We do this often. I'll have to order it.
But you don't have to use it more than once. Like, let's say, the kiddos get a hold of them.
What do you think of these?
I like the rounded. I like them a lot, actually.
She said that. Well, then I know that you guys always say you're on my face or my case.
What do you think of these?
I like them. I
You
like
like
the
these too?
rounded, yeah.
These are different. Little two-tone. More wide, but they're cute. I think fun. Thank you. I like these. We decided on these. Okay, so we are just leaving Barnes & Noble. We were there for 2 hours, which was so nice. We picked up a nice banned book haul and a really awesome copy of Handmaid's Tale. So I will share that haul when we get home. We've had a good day. I got my glasses, which are so cute. I'm so excited to get them. I have never had Tory Burch pair of glasses. I usually do like Burberry or Ralph Lauren. Dior I've even done. So this is exciting. It's been a good day. We're going to pick up dinner, which I think we're going to pick up Greek, and then I'll go home and show you our book haul. Also some bonus books, just because. So I will share those with you guys as well. All right, we are home and literally just had the best dinner. I have some remnants of the best Greek salad ever. I'm going to save a little bit for later, but let's do a book haul. I broke my book buying ban to buy banned books, which I highly recommend you guys do too. There were so many people in the store flocking to the banned book area, and we got last copies of a few of these. So I will do the banned books last. So because I got the banned books, Andrew treated me to a few books. This is a giant haul. I'm so excited. Let's get into it. First is Impossible Creatures. This is a children's fantasy book that I have not been able to stop thinking about. Can't take my eyes off every time I go to the bookstore. Look at these beautiful red sprayed edges. They had the Barnes & Noble special edition that had the blue sprayed edges, but I actually really like the red because it matches the dragon. First of all, it sounds like it's going to be amazing. I'm not even going to read the whole thing to you, but on the back it says, there was Tolkien, there was Pullman, and now there's Catherine Rundle. Say less, enough. So I'm really excited. I am definitely going to read this. I love children's lit, so I know I'm going to love this. And it's book one. I also picked up A Sea of Unspoken Things by Adrienne Young. This is an author that I'm just really excited to get into this year. I have one book by her, which is Fable, and I need to pick up the second book. I tried to find it today, but they didn't have it because I do need the hardback so that I can have the gorgeous layout on my bookshelf of her face. So I'm gonna buy that one on Amazon actually. This is highly raved about, comes highly recommended by so many people. So I'm really excited to read some of her books this year. I also picked up The Unmaking of June Farrow, which also comes highly recommended. Every single one of her books does. The other one of hers that I put in my Amazon cart because they only had 2 copies at Barnes and they were just really tattered is Spells for Forgetting, which everyone raves about too. So if you have read any Adrienne Young books, let me know how you like them and which one was your favorite. Also picked up Red Rising and Golden Sun. This is the first 2 books in this series. This is a series that I was going to get Andrew for Valentine's Day However, we just decided to pick up the first 2 books today. I think there's 6 in the series, but they only have the first 2 there. I'm also going to read it. I hear like the first 30 minutes of Red Rising will make you bawl your eyes out. Hunger Games and Game of Thrones in space, say less. And you guys, I said I was not going to read this book because I do not like to be destroyed. However, we are leaning into different genres and different authors this year. I have always been a sucker for really emotional books. However, the last 2 years, I took a step back from that because I just feel like when I sat down to read, I just wanted to have something very lighthearted and joyful, but we're reintroducing some emotional ones. So it's going to destroy me. It's going to destroy me. This will be one that I film before I read A Little Life. This is me while I'm reading it, and this is me after. So stay tuned for that short sometime in the future. If you read this one, let me know how long it took you to recover. I also picked up Anatomy of a Love Story. This is a YA. I thought there was an animal right outside my back door, but it was my cat's reflection. Anyway, this is a YA book. I believe it's a duology. They had the second book there, but it was really tattered, so I will pick that one up later. This takes place in like the early 1800s, and the female main character wants to be a surgeon, and she pairs up with a grave robber, and a bunch of shenanigans happen. This sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. I also picked up Bunny by Mona Awad. Again, another author that I just want to lean into this year. I hear mixed things about Bunny, but if you know me, you know that I don't take pretty much like negative advice from anybody when it comes to movies or books, just because I will experience it myself and then figure if I like it. I'm not going to not pick up something because somebody said it wasn't good. But this girl I follow on Instagram, she rages over this book. She loved it so much. And so far, everything that she loves, I love. So I'm excited for this one. And this pink and yellow is just so beautiful. And last, this is Andrew's new favorite author, John Scalzi. He is currently reading a series by him. And when I saw this starter villain, I was like, I have to read this. Inheriting your uncle's supervillain business is more complicated than you might think, particularly when you discover who's running the place. Look at the cover, a cat. This author is just, he's a lot of fun. I love his personality. And Andrew and I are going to read this one together. So I just feel like anytime we read something together, I'm so excited. And I love when I read something from an author that he loves. And getting into the banned books, because who knows what the heck is going to happen when it comes to things like this. So I could have picked up every single banned book in the store, but we had to be realistic. And I feel like we got a good bunch here. Starting off with The Catcher in the Rye, To Kill a Mockingbird. Obviously, I was shocked we don't already have a copy of this. Fahrenheit 451. I haven't read this one, so I'm excited to read this one as well. Andrew has, and I really love this copy. It's very beautiful. I Who Have Never Known Men. I actually had never heard of this one, and this book sounds absolutely insane. Deep underground, 39 women live imprisoned in a cage. Watched over by guards, the women have no memory of how they got there, no notion of time, and only a vague recollection of their lives before. This sounds wild. And another absolute must-have, by the way, I picked up the second to last copy, and there was a girl there that was looking, and she didn't see that they had this version. She was looking for the softbound, which is already sold out, and I was like, you gotta grab this one because they literally printed it to look like a Bible, and I was like, I'm not gonna say anything else. Had to have this. Look at this detail right here. So pretty. They even have like the little slip here, like whenever I get a new Bible, like a must-have. Also, the world is starting to feel a little bit like this, which is a little scary. So that is the book haul, and today was such a good day. I'm about to shower, get in my comfy cozies, devour Beautiful Ugly, and I will see you guys tomorrow. To the store, so that doesn't count technically. Good morning. So I had a lovely night's sleep, and funny story, I don't know, I was having some dream and I remembered in the moment, but then when I started laughing and realized how ridiculous it was, I completely forgot. But I like kicked Andrew in the middle of the night, and I like woke up whilst kicking him, and I literally just busted out laughing in the middle of the night. He got so scared. He got so scared. I think I'm going to be laughing about it all day long. But anywho, I've decided to go get some bagels, sandwiches. If you know, you know we love this place in San Antonio called Chicago Bagels. If you live in San Antonio and you have not had Chicago Bagels, run. It's delicious. I'm going to go get us some breakfast sandwiches, and Andrew's taking a half day, which was a very nice surprise. So we are going to spend the afternoon together. We'll see what we get into. I'm going to start Midnight Sun right now. I'm reading the Twilight series for my cousin book club, and I have a wax appointment at noon. I'll take you guys along-ish for that, and Other than that, it should be just a very relaxing day. I think we'll probably go to my favorite local spiritual shop and pick up some sage spray because I absolutely need some sage spray. Just kind of see what's in there. We haven't been in there in a while and I love that store. And then probably pick up some salmon for dinner because salmon bowls sounds really, really good. But let's go get some breakfast because I wake up ravenous.
My eyes locked for half a second with a pair of large chocolate brown human eyes set in a pale, heart-shaped face. I knew the face, though I'd never seen it myself before this moment.
What I walk into. Oh, you look mighty cozy. So sweet. To go to my wax appointment, and tell me, ladies, like, that thing that you do every month or every other month that you just dread? This is it for me. And I haven't been doing this for 10 years, and I'm literally I dread it every single time. So let's go in there, let's get it done. Afterwards I'm always like, that was nothing, you see, but alas, every 6 weeks, here I am, just like, oh. But I am eating at Midnight Sun. Very, very good. I'm glad to be reading it right after Twilight because I feel like I just got Bella's perspective, so now I'm getting Edward's. It is so good, but 800 pages is steep, so I think we're gonna meet next weekend, so I need to hurry the hell up and finish this book. But without further ado, let's go do that thing I'm dreading. Hello, Ackerman. All right, wax is done. I feel like my face is probably wildly red. I'm gonna go pick up Andrew and then we're gonna go to the spiritual shop, which I'm so excited about. It's called Breathe if you live in the San Antonio area. Side note, my wrist is killing me. I'm actually gonna start physical therapy next week. I'm supposed to be wearing my little brace all the time. I took it off to shower really quick before I came and I forgot to put it back on, and I'm feeling it. So I need to go home and put that back on too.